Nice post action. Welcome everybody. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome to our esteemed guest. Yeah, come all the way over from Halifax to see us. Yeah.
Hey, give me a cheer.
Coincidentally, come over on the same day as his 5 year. Must have learnt about our chips. Yeah, I've even found him red colour one as well. Yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Backstreet Body Boys. Cat Corner, otherwise known as. We've got a busy day today, and I will hand you over to Ryan for the itinerary.
Right, the itinerary.
Couldn't help it.
It's a bumper one today, David. It's a big one.
Is it?
Yeah. We've got 5 year stated.
Boo.
We've got 4 year.
Allegedly.
We've got 3 year. Got 3 1 years. We've got 4 step certificates to give out. We've got 6 beats. And we've got... That should be biggest cheer, that one.
Explain what 6 beats are.
It's the clean countdown, David.
Yeah, so remember what your clean time is.
With some fun limericks.
Yeah.
And then we've got Poetry Corner to finish as a pudding.
Yeah.
So, David.
And over to whoever's on that first certificate.
Oh, we're doing them first.
Yeah, always do certificates first. Like
I never get this right.
It's like your first day or something.
There is no right day.
There is.
Oh, James from the ends, please stand up.
Morning all.
They always get something wrong.
Yeah, I have the privilege of giving this guy his certificate today. I remember when he came, you know what I mean, it was very withdrawn. It was a bit of a slow burner. It was one of them, it took him a little while to get into his step work. But once we got him started, he started putting in quite a bit of action, you know, and started working it to the very best of his ability, you know, and he's got a lot further than I actually gave him credit for. I didn't think he would last, but he's one of them. There's another one that surprised me today. Stevie, come and get his certificate.
Yes, Stevie
And before you say your speech, I've got somebody that's got a book for him. Who's got a book for him? Yeah. Oh, man, a few words, Jack. I like it.
Thank you all lads for all the support that you've given us and that, yeah. Cheers, that's me.
Perfect.
Short and sweet. Oh, it's our Keith.
Somebody got white card.
Shut up, Dave. Right. It's possible. Right, I'm just going to read a couple of sentences from, only a couple of sentences, chapter 7 out of Big Book, yeah? This is the start of the chapter. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics or addicts. It works when other activities fail. This is our 12th suggestion. Carry this message to other alcoholics or addicts. Right, this is the first time I've sponsored, and I need this to stay well as much as my sponsee needs the steps to get well. What can I say about this lad then? This lad was already in the house when I first came into Reflections on the 1st of June. We shared groups, takeaways, and days out together. Even 30-day bands together as a result of together.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Froggate.
This lad went back out there and his recovery turned into a car crash, you could say. He came back and I was asked by our care coordinator and a good friend of mine, Dave Heskey, if I could sponsor him, and I happily accepted the task. During his step work, he really applied himself, and it has gone noticed amongst all the staff and residents. He's bringing me his journal every week with his 10s and 11s, and he's always working a good step 12, helping out others in the house and anyone else who can help out. Jack, in my opinion, shares my beliefs on this programme. 12 steps to get you off drugs. 12 steps to live, not just to exist. 12 steps to be there and present for your loved ones and family. 12 steps to have a bit of spare cash in your pocket and get some enjoyment out of life and treat yourself from time to time. 12 steps to clear the wreckage of the past and start becoming a better man. 12 steps to have a future worth living. 12 steps to be able to sit in your own head and enjoy your own company. 12 steps to have that horrible obsession removed. 12 steps for a life beyond your wildest dreams. You've got one life, guys, yeah? Make it worth living. Just try your best and work this book, yeah? Right, before I start going on for the next hour, Jack, come get your certificate.
Holy Whoa! I believe somebody's got a book for you. Yeah.
I won't say too much. We can put some milk in it. There's a book there. Keep it in the day, keep it simple, doing well.
Come on, speech, Jack.
Speech.
I'd like to thank staff for letting me back when I was desperate and I needed it. Thanks to all lads for just making it in a good house for me, you know. So I couldn't have done it without them, you know. Yeah, and my sponsor for taking me to production. It's nice to see that it does work. I can see it in you, it's work, you know, that I'm leaving to coming back.
I can see you too, mate, yeah.
So it's, yeah, thank you all, thank you.
That was a lovely moment, wasn't it? Change to the ends again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or it is, yeah.
This next guy, he's been here before, you know, he actually put all his work into the programme last time he was here. He went out there, gave it his all, but sadly he took his eye off the ball for that one split second, made the bad decision, and it more or less cost him. He's come back, and he's come back with a much deeper understanding of what it feels like to relapse, and a much higher level of determination. You know, the courage it takes to come back once you've been here before, you know, is just a huge obstacle to get over. Since coming back, taking him on and taking him through the steps, he's literally put everything in from step one. He's done it all, you know, and he's done it all without any questions needing to be asked of him. You know, he's come to me on time, every time, and just put in a tremendous amount of work. You know, tremendous amount of work, and that's all I'm going to say about this guy, because this guy is a real privilege to know and have taken through the steps. Kieran, come and get your certificate.
Oh, he's got a book for him.
I've got another one.
Another one?
Still got two in a bit.
Nice to see you back.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Keep it up there.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank James for taking me through my steps again. Staff for letting me back in. I was real rock bottom on the rules and everything again in life that worked hard last time to get back. Just thank court lads and that as well. Good house, good sell lads, so yeah, that's me.
Cheers, Kieran.
Well done, Kieran. Candyland.
So Miles, now when I didn't meet you at start, but my friend come up to me and said after a meeting, morning meeting, go and speak to this guy, for your place. So I did, came and spoke to him, sat in the room for about 20 minutes, chat. No, I asked to take you through steps. I think I wanted to know from you, you know, you gave me learning of what it is and how difficult it is to overcome some of my past traumas. You know, what I mean, you was a good reminder for me. So, you know, I took you through steps and you worked everything massively quick, fast, you know, you was productive, done it day in, day out. Step 4 was massive, heartbreaking, but ongoing for you, so I'm not going to go into detail with that. But yeah, consistently came to know your work. 10, step 12, now we had that discussion. So I think you'll do well if you keep checking on you, keep with your counselling, things that we need to do. You know, it's an ongoing process for our life now, so we'll get a certificate with it.
I think someone's got a book, hasn't they? Who's got a book for him? Oh, it's a...
Right, Miles?
Alright, Bob.
Well, I've got this book for you, I've got everyone to sign it. I just want to say, because obviously I won't go into detail, but when we used to be out there together, to see you now, I told you the other day, I look back and I can't see you as the same person. I can't imagine that being you. And it is really beautiful to see you. It's an absolute privilege to give you this book. I'm really proud of you, man.
Well, hi everyone.
Hello.
I'd like to thank everyone for being here today and being a part of my recovery. As I couldn't have done this alone, I did try and I failed. So a special thank you to my sponsor Lee. He really understood me and did everything to support me through the 12 steps and taught me about TikTok as well. You're a real inspiration, you are, brother. God bless you. Tommy, thank you for being the good friend I really needed. I'm so glad we're on this road together, brother. I know I'm not the easiest guy to work with, but Joe, you've done wonders. Thank you very much. You've helped me through some very hard times. Yeah. James, thank you too, pal. Your group's a 10 out of 10. The way you worked around the trauma and my feelings, putting them aside, it means a lot. Thank you very much. One more pair to say thank you to, and that's Paul for making this all possible. Back in the madness, I didn't know the future I had. It was a downhill, slippery slope. But walking up them steps, I knew that life had just started for me. It was a new chapter. I can't wait to see what the future holds for me, and hopefully I'll get to give the gift what I've been given to other people. So thank you very much, everybody.
Cheers, Ian. Well done. Come on, do that. You forgot your certificate.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Time to celebrate some clean time now, so we'll start with beginners first. James.
So like Dave said, Brandon walks in this morning and says, oh, I've got graduation on you to stop with you. I said, oh, 5 years, it's meant to be.
High power.
High power moment. And Brendan's green and gold guy, so we found a green and gold chip from as well. So I didn't take Brendan through the steps, but there's some residents are just burnt into your memory, and it's definitely one of them. It's not a competition, but the life story that Brendan had was one of the most challenging I've ever heard. It's like halfway through you think, this can't get any worse, and it fucking did. And it kept on getting worse, and part of it was like, I can't, this is just too difficult. But listen how we went through that and come out the other side of it. And I think one part of that is your step one, where you know, there wasn't anywhere for you to go. You tried everything, you are somebody who was literally on your last legs, and there's nothing left for you. And I think you just, another week either way, and you wouldn't have made it. I think you got here just in time, it was just the right, you were done. And there was only one way for you with that. Like Jake talked about before, about step 12, it says nothing so immune from addiction than intensive work with other addicts. And that's what you've done. You've never stopped working with other people, and you genuinely care about people as well. You know, someone who's been through those difficulties, who still has that sense of, that can still be loving and kind, is a rare thing. Because circumstances sometimes beat that out of you, and it didn't with you. You know, you've always been someone who's been an advocate for someone else, an advocate for the people who are struggling. And like I said, the reason why you're here today, I'm trying to find some guy in Castleford to do a test on him. You know, beautiful. What an amazing, nice guy you are. It was a pleasure to give you this.
Yes, Brendan!
Hand over to me.
Right, guys, yeah, so my journey's kind of been big and long. You know, it's been difficult from times, but I've had some great support. When I came to Reflections House, it was pretty much off the back of, well, I tried to kill myself because I was at the end of the rope and I had nowhere else to go and I didn't think I had any further, but something happened within that night when I was just dealt another hand and I was given a choice. You can either just go and die or you can come over, and I was thrown a lifeline and I come over Reflections and I changed my life massively because that's what I came to do. I never had a problem with drugs, me. I had a problem with myself, I had a problem with life, and I didn't know how to deal with people. You know, and I kind of learned how to do that stuff, and today I am a person for the people, you know. I support people with blood-borne viruses, you know, I treat people, I support them in their everyday lives, I support people in recovery, as James was saying, because, you know, people did that for me when I thought I were on my own. You guys need to remember each other, stick with each other and support each other. 5 years today, but you know what, I don't measure. Awesome, that was a celebration. So, I don't support, you know, I don't say my 5 years, you know, I measure my recovery, you know, from one day, you know, what am I going to do today, how am I going to conduct myself today, and how am I going to help someone else in the world today. That's how I measure my recovery, and I go to bed clean when I get time, that's it, that's a miracle. Thank you.
Beautiful! I love that, Brendan. Well done, mate. And over to you, David.
I forgot about this. Yeah. Beautiful, that, Brendan. Thank you. And
Very emotive.
Listen, 5 years, all this time later, you still come up here and help our guys. You're a superstar. On the exact polar opposite, here's Danny. No, I'm honestly, Danny, I'm joking. Yeah, when I first met you, that very first time in office when I first met you, I did not think I'd be an arguing you for you, Chip. I didn't. You know. But it's only when I started taking you through the steps that I realised that you really did want it. You'd had enough of that crap out there, didn't you? Yeah, prison, just living the fucking stupid life. And you're a testament. It's easy staying clean in Reflections because your bed's at risk if you don't. Yeah, it's what you do when you leave here that matters. Like, and I know for a fact that you're still doing the basics of the program every single day. Stuff you've got to do, the praying, the meditating, the inventory. I know you still do that every day without fail. Your wife, your new wife, will testify that you've got journals all over your house. Open a drawer and the journal falls out. Yeah, you're still doing the basics of the program every day without fail. And only 44 years later, living a dream, aren't you? Life beyond your wildest dreams. What, innit?
It is,
Yeah. You never thought what you'd be doing what you're doing now. Never beyond your wildest dreams. And I didn't write a speech because I forgot about this until 5 minutes before I was leaving for work this morning. So you're lucky. I didn't write a speech because I'd have just abused you. Yeah. Yeah. So Danny, it is with great pleasure that I'm going to give you this, and I know for a fact I'm going to be giving you a 5 as well. Yes. Come on.
Yes, Danny boy!
What was yours, Danny? Yeah. You're doing this for the newcomer, Danny.
I am doing
To show people it's possible.
I just don't like standing up here, really, to be honest. Like Dave said, when I came to Reflections, I didn't expect to get clean, to stay here, to know what recovery were about. And I tell you what recovery gave me most. It's not just my wife and my kids. It gave me and the dreams I had when I was 10, just before I started smoking bud, or 11-year-old and working with things in life. That's what recovery is for me. It's giving me my dreams back that I had when I was a young child. You know, to buy my house with my wife, to have a child, to just stick around here with all you guys,
Honestly, the highlight of my day is watching news come from the news certificates. Just completely next step. Because I can remember we were in that Serenity Suite when I got mine. Good friend of a lot of us here, Tez, sent me a picture a few weeks ago when I were actually, when I just picked my certificate up and there were three of us stood there with a sign with a Serenity Prayer in it. We took a picture and put it on Facebook. And I thought to myself, where the fuck is 4 years ago? Where's it gone? You know, it's been quick. It's been quick. And a big part of that is you guys coming through the steps. Without my wife, Joe, Paul, and the family, Reflections have got a place in my heart because it's the only thing that helped me change who I was and I couldn't in and out of jail all the time. So, any one of you guys here can be sat here in 4 years, 2 years, or 3 years for the people picking a year up today. Like I will be sat here in a year like Brendan is now, because not for a second do I not live within 1 day at a time, 24 hours to get through that day. And all the 24 hours totaled up 365 times, 4 times over. To get this.
That sounds about right.
No, listen, and the leap years this year or last year.
Yeah,
So,
it was round about right.
Yeah. Listen, you can keep doing it, I keep coming back and keep your arse in that seat. This is what you're getting it.
Well done, Danny.
Yeah.
Well done, Danny boy.
Well done.
Show again.
Me again?
Yeah, show again. Can I say I like that, Danny?
you.
Rekindling the dreams of youth. Beautiful.
Well, I've gone from 4 years to 3 years now. Yeah. Proof that the programme works. You preach the book. I like to get my sponsees to preach the book. It's a book that gets you well. You know what I mean? Unlike Danny, when I first met you, I knew you'd be here picking you up for your chip up. I did. You just had that determination. You come straight off streets. You were see-through. You know what I mean? There were no meat on your bones. You were raw off, mate. I don't think you got another 2 weeks left out there when you came. You know what I mean? You were raw off. And now, you're a friend, you're a colleague, and you take other people through the work. I think you're giving some chips out today. You know what I mean? You're a solid guy to have around. And I hope that continuously, because you're a really good guy, and I really love you. Can we get your chip?
Yes, Candy.
Got some money and all. Old Candyland.
I'll just keep it short and sweet, really.
Right back.
When I first, you know, I was broken. But this place gives you everything to all these new people here, you know. You've got every opportunity here. You know, take anything you can give, you've got all the education, and it's all free. You know what I mean? You're getting clean, you're getting away from that tragic life free. You know, like when they say, you get a life beyond your wildest dreams. I was signing that chain when I heard that for the first time. From where we was, our destructive lives, I couldn't even comprehend what it was on about. You know, I couldn't possibly even fathom what that was going to be like. But it does happen, and it happens in time, you know what I mean? It's a process. So, as us addicts, we want it all now, instantly, yeah? Just let the process happen, and it comes, whether it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know, it comes. You know what I mean? So, just stick with it, guys. And I want to thank everybody past and present in my journey. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done without any of you, so thank you very much.
Cheers, Lee. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
Heart of gold, that lad.
Heart of gold.
And a chain of gold. Right. Simon, would you like to take to the floor?
Cheers. Right. Lee. So, what a journey you've had today. You know, seeing you getting to this today, it's like I feel pretty shocked at that. You came in a few times, you struggled with the programme, you kind of struggled to get that defence against picking up first string, and then you went out a couple of times. But you came back in a year ago,
and I got the privilege of taking you through the steps as well. And we put in a lot of time together reading that book together and really got down to the nitty-gritty of any bits you didn't understand. And, you know, I seen lights come on with you, you put in all this work, and I saw someone get hold of you, and I had power, God, you know, I don't deny God in my life, you know, that's definitely what keeps me clean and sober. And I saw these lights come on for you about being able to get in contact with a God of your understanding, and now you've got that spiritual side of your program, and your eyes lit up, and we did a lot of work, and I just saw you open up like this recovery flower, mate. Just started seeing things through your eyes, and I could see you were looking up and your eyes lit up, and you really got invested in this program. And something really tragic happened halfway through that, when you lost your sister, you know. And I was worried, I'm not going to lie, I was worried, but you absolutely proved me wrong. You got a strength from, you draw some strength from somewhere, and I believe that came from God, and about you wanting to recover it. And you powered through, and you were a proud man for your family. You turned up, you were there, you were present, you were useful, you went to funeral, you were dapper. I'm really proud of you, mate. And you know, we've done counselling for 12 months as well, you know, and some days I walked in that room and I felt like crap, you know, and the stuff you've said has lit me back up and thought, oh, that's what I need to be doing to make me feel better. And I'm just really proud of you, mate. I want you to come up here. Give me a little
Yes, please.
Well done, Lee.
He's like a silent assassin. This guy.
Recovering ninja.
He waits for quiet lads. You know, when newcomers come in, they're a bit quiet. They don't know how to gel with wrestling. Lee will go to them guys, you know, and show them what to do, and I'll get by. He don't brag about it and stuff like that. But this guy does his 12-step stuff. He's down at that growing zone doing stuff for, you know, people that, you know, underprivileged people and all that. I'm just absolute legend. Yeah, I'm really proud of you today.
I don't know what to say now. Just a massive thanks for giving me so many opportunities. Let's hope I've grasped it now and inserting it with what's it for all. To the staff, and one of the things I also like to place is that we do as well is watching them come and go. It's watching the growth of people. So many I've seen come in after me how massive they've done, and it's just a massive growth for me as well. I'll leave it there.
All right.
Well done, Lee. Well done, Lee. What a legend.
I know.
Candylands?
So this one, I'm stepping in for your sponsor, John. Can't be here because I've got other work to do. But you know, I can go on being a mentor, so I can go, you know, I can do a little bit. So, John, you've got a lot of health issues and stuff like that. But what you do put in, you know, you sign up for courses, you try and educate yourself, try and learn and grow. You know, you struggle on a daily basis, you know, you're in a lot of pain and suffering, but you try, you know, and that's shows me a lot of strength and character, that, you know. All I can say is just keep doing what you're doing, and you're trying, and that's all that matters with it, yeah? You can get here.
Yes, J-Dog!
Speech, Johnny.
I'd like to thank Reflections and everyone in it. I wouldn't be able to do a year without Reflections, the big book, and the help of everyone. I'm surprised myself being a year sober, but I probably wouldn't have been here unless I had the help of Reflections, and appreciate it and looking forward to the future.
Oh, beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Well done, J-Dog.
Can I just point out as well that Johnny has provided a buffet for you all after this?
Yes, J-Dog. I don't know why you sat down.
Yeah. 1 year, that's for it. The first time I met you, me and your brother, he got me to go over to Derby. do a lived experience sort of there, and that's when I first met him. And there wasn't anything there, no structure, no way for you to get well and stay well, I suppose, to say it like that. And then you come over, you know, got you as a sponsee, and you know, you was consistent, you know, every step, straight at me. You know, it's a privilege to call you a friend. You know, you've done some amazing things. You know, you're always trying to get into outreach. You know, you've just done an amazing story back to the people in our own town. So that's massive. It's just keep shining, mate. You know what I mean? You're doing it. That's 1 year. Amazing.
Yes, Dad!
Well done, Daz.
Cheers, Dave. Cheers. I'll make it quickish. About 12 and a half months ago, well, it started before 2 years ago. I had to put for funding for a detox centre and a rehab, and it took 14 months to come through. But 14 months to come through. I got it. I went to Doncaster detox, but I run everything. I done smack, crack, pills, the beer. It's been 43-year addiction. Started when I was 9, finished when I was 51. I went there with liver cirrhosis, kidney failure, lungs was only working 30% or something. I couldn't breathe, with 18 stone, bright yellow. And then we got funding where I shown, and the key way from Grimsby got me funding for another rehab, 1,400 quid a week in Derby, and I had absolutely nothing, not even groups. We had to get Sean and Lee over to come do a couple of groups for us. And then obviously I knew Sean was there, who stood there, Lee, Roy, and a few other Grimsby lads, so I knew this place worked. I left that rehab, went and stayed with my dad, well at my dad's bungalow, because they didn't Mason and Hero, and with my sister for 5 weeks. But in them 5 weeks I did step 1, 2 and 3 with Bonnie. I went to a couple of NA meetings, so we kind of planted the seed. I sat with my sisters one Saturday morning and I thought, fuck it, I'll ring Sean. I said, can you get me reflections? And I was here 2 days later. And to be fair, it's not even been hard. Well, before I went to detox, I didn't think I'd make a month, but I'm 12 and a half months now. And my liver, my kidneys, my lungs, it's all repaired. But yeah, I didn't understand these steps. Lee, when I came in, I didn't know what Sean had been doing for the last 4 years. He talks about, when we talked about meetings, I thought we had meetings about his job, not about AA. Anyway, yeah, I went first step to Lee, and I wake him every day. I've got a good strong step 1. As long as I've got a good strong step 1, I can wake all the other 11. Simple, keep it simple. And yeah, I've seen some lads go, and I've seen some lads come, and some lads did with you when I got here. I want to thank every one of you. Therapy with Joe, that's been brilliant, that's been great the last month. I've learnt a lot about myself, the progress. Like I say, I didn't think I'd make a month, never mind a year. So yeah, thanks James and the groups, understanding about my addiction and how it started, where it took me and where I am now, the groups, Esky, Ryan, you know, everybody, Simon. And yeah, I just want to thank Danny, Georgia, Mentor. I want to thank everybody for what's happened to me in the last 7 months of being here. Because without this programme, without this reflections, like I say, without the step 1, I'd be back in the madness by now. And like I shared in the morning meeting this morning, this is fucking life or death. So the newcomers or to even anybody who's not working them steps properly, we've got to do it, man, every day of our life. If we put everything into recovery, what we put into addiction, every one of us will fucking smash this. So yeah, thanks everybody.
Well done, Dad. 43 years of addiction.
Yeah.
Now you're clean.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's courage, that, brother.
Yeah.
Right, is it my time to shine now?
It is, mate, yeah, yeah.
Right. Does everyone know how this works? Good, good, good. Get your fingers out, count up your clean time. We ain't got a theme per se. David wanted a few Doncaster references in.
For Danny, yeah.
In reference of our good man over here. And then there's a. He kept asking for Scunny beats, so there's one Scunny one. It's a medley. It's a mishmash. We'll see how it flies.
National sick beats.
Yeah. Diplomatic beats. Right. No longer taking light switches apart. Fetted up in Scunny. 11 months clean. Isn't that funny?
Well done, Danny.
Right. Just tell a bit about what it was like before you got here.
A bit about, I was broken, I was fucked. I didn't think there was help out there. I never heard of an ACA, NA meeting. I didn't hear of recovery until I come into Reflections. I was broken, I struggled for the first couple of months, I'm not going to lie. And then after that, flew by, and now I'm living life with loudest dreams. To the newcomers, just stay where you are, things will get better. And just trust God, clean house, help others.
Beautiful.
And to those who's got the journals, do your journals every day and do your prayers and your meditation, things will get better.
You're confident. Well done, Danny.
I want to thank this guy here as well for getting me through the steps twice.
Well done, Danny. Right. No more smoking crack at Coningsby Castle.
Hey.
10 months clean and no more hassle. Keep coming back.
Keep going back.
Come on, we're not at morgue. Not yet, anyway. Once addicted to drugs, now addicted to grease. 9 months clean, sweet pizza release.
Can
I just say, jokes aside, how fresh and young does this lad look now?
Looks good.
Doesn't
Looks good.
It looks $1 million, this guy.
Yeah.
Jacob, just tell us what a day was like in your life before you came to Reflections. What was it, a normal day, what would you be doing?
Probably scoring.
No, probably about it.
Only probably.
No, I come in here, right, as I said, 1st of June, and I was sort of doing it to people please me mum, as Joe, you know about that, don't you?
I do.
And I weren't really, truly doing it for myself. I was just willing to give it a try, but I was willing, you know. And I don't, you know, in the first few months I'd have said, I don't know how the fuck I've got to this many months clean. But now I've got to 9, I realise how I have. And that is obviously learning that book to the best of my ability. And I'm always learning something new all the time. You know, you can never know everything with it. And every day's a school day for me. I'm always getting knowledge nuggets off my friends like Ryan, Dave, people who've been here a long time, James's groups, Simon's been a good mentoring, counselling with step work as well. So, and even lads in house, I'm always learning like new tips and phrases, and I'm always wanting to. And it's everything to me, this now, because it's just an amazing life. I'm actually happy, you know, and I'm not taking drugs. I never thought I'd be able to achieve that. You know, I thought take the drugs away from me and I'm going to be the most miserable bastard ever, but it's not the case. I still have a laugh, and you know, lads, we always have a laugh, don't we? And yeah, just keep working your program. I'm not going to say keep coming back. Just keep working your program. You know, 'cause that thing is what gets you well, and it has got me well, and it's got my sponsee well, should I say, and it got my sponsor well over there. It gets everyone well. Just be willing to give it a try. It's not fucking hard. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Keith. Watching Murder, She Wrote in a pad in Marsh Gate. This morning when you woke, you were clean for 8. Yes, coffee! Well done, brother, well done. Quick one, Recovery Heaven, clean for 7. Yes, hey! Oh, that's you. Yes, brother, well done, man. Well done. Yes, Tommy, well done, man.
Absolute speech.
Very kind of you, Tom.
For those people that are watching who don't know the change, tell us what the mental obsession was like out there before you came here and what it made you do on a daily basis.
That's all I knew. I think the day if I got to sleep, I'd wake up in the morning, I'd have a lump of whiz to get me going. Then I'd have a drink. I took amphetamine, and a drink was just fucking life to me. I didn't even see it as drink or drugs, it was just a lifestyle. I couldn't function without it. And I'd usually go to work, just get wrecked all day on that, and then come home, maybe I'd get some crack or a cat, I don't know, just fucking drinking drugs all the time.
And that was every day.
Every day for
obsessed
fucking,
with
since
it.
I was a teenager, yeah.
Since
I
a
didn't know,
teenager?
yeah, I didn't know nothing else. I never had no time off, only the last time I was there.
And that obsession's gone now.
Yeah,
you don't have
no,
that.
yeah, it's just fucking, so it's a beautiful thing.
It's a
No,
miracle.
It's nice, I wake
Yeah.
up now, you know, I haven't got that obsession, I wake up, I just feel grateful, every day just gets better and better now.
You look really well for it as well, Dave.
Yeah, thank
you.
Mm.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Ash. Well done, Tom. No longer snorting bezel in a car park at Wicks. You are now clean for 6. Hey! Well done, Liam, mate.
Cheers.
Proud of you, brother. Yes,
Oh.
Tommy. Proud of you, brother. Well done, mate. Yes, yeah. Well done, brother. Proud of you.
I could have picked any three of them.
Which one? Have you just gone for Liam?
What was, so I'm just trying to get it through to people what the life was like before you came here, what you did.
Well, I used drugs from a very early age, from like 11 years old, and I used every drug I could get my hands on. If I couldn't find a drug, I'd get like a gas can, and I'd have that, do you know what I mean? I'd have anything. I didn't want to feel my feelings, and anything I could find to change the way I felt is what I did. And I did that up until the age of 30, and then my mate died next to me of a spice and heroin overdose, and I came to the rooms, and I got clean, but I didn't stay in the rooms, I left, and every time I've left, that obsession has come back. And it takes about a month for me of not working this program for the obsession to come back. But I had that seed planted, and I knew how to get well, so I kept coming back, and I kept coming back. And it's took me 6 years to do the 12 steps, and that obsession's been removed from me. And like I've got a genuine peace of mind now, and like I don't want to swap that for anything.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, Liam. Well done, brother. Once upon a time, you had a crazy wife. Now, young, skint and single, you are clean for 5. Keep coming back. Come on. It's not about PIP or universal credit. It's about recovery. 4 months cleaning debit. Yes, If Fladley got something to say.
Of course he does.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. Loads better, like you say, I just keep doing what's suggested.
What was the day like out there?
Painful, yeah. It's my addiction with cat, so for me, just turning from like having that recreational use to using it as a pain release, you know. I used to use it just to get through the day, you know, there were no fun in it. The fun had stopped years before, you know, chasing that kettle. I can't remember what we were like now, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I just keep doing what's suggested.
And then the created pain, and then you had to use for the pain, because it was just a vicious circle.
It is, yeah. It's a circle I never thought I'd get out of. I tried taking my life twice because of it, you know, I was exhausted. So coming here just give me the opportunity to turn my life around.
What's the feeling around Kent now? Do you have still got that obsession?
No, the obsession's gone for me now with drink and drugs, you know, it's just like, why would I give up? I carry my step 1, like Dad says, I carry my step 1 with me every day, and I'll never forget that step 1 of when I came in here. 2 days before I came here, I was in hospital with my kidneys shutting down, you know, from that drug use, so what I've got now is priceless to me, you know, waking up, peace of mind, going to bed sober, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done, Crabby. No longer getting your prison canteen and trading it for spice. 3 months clean, doing nice. Yes, Stevie boy. Well done, brother. Proud of you, brother.
Can I say anything?
No.
Bill W, thank you. This geezer's clean for 2. Well done.
Right.
Yes, P. Well done.
Behind you.
Oh, they're all queuing up. Yes, JP. Well done, brother. Yes, Jack. Well done, brother. Right, time to testify. Old life be gone, clean for one.
Come on, Joe.
Well done, Lewis. Yes, Lewis. Proud of you, brother, mate. Yes, Swanee. Well done, Kieran, mate. Well done, brother.
Well done, mate.
Right, the most important one. Quiet down, bladder boys. It's easy to use drugs because it comes natural, but to change your life is the difficult part, which takes courage. So this is your first shindig. Come on down and get a 24-hour chip. Well done, Danny, boys.
Well done, Danny.
Yes, Joe.
Well done, Robert.
Robbie.
Well done, Jonathan.
Well done, brother.
Thank you. Hardest one to get that.
Yeah. Right. As said previously, for us pudding, we're going to have poetry corner. So, Krabby Fur, do you want to start? Because this lad's got nerves of steel. Nerves of a crustacean.
I might come across like that, but I'm fucking nervous. So yeah, been doing writing class with Ryan, so put this together, it's about like a lost soul, finds hope. So, a lost soul roaming the streets of Babylon. No hope in life, no pillow to rest his head at night. Failed by society and dumped in the gutter. There was no ladder long enough for him to get out of the rut he found himself in. But one day his luck would change, as a beacon of light shone down on him like the hand of God himself, was to pull him out of that gutter and give him the chance that he needed. A spark was lit and the man saw change. He was now on this new journey to find and build a new life, one beyond his wildest expectations. He was guided by a saviour, a man of intelligence who passed on his knowledge. He carried a strong message. This message was one that he lived by daily. To be a more conscious being, self-aware and making the right choices in life. Months had now passed, the man now unrecognisable, new clothes on his back and his head held high. He was now a vessel of a shining glimmer of hope to others in the gutter that they can recover too.
Yes, Krabby! Well done, brother. Where's our Tommy? Get it up and done with.
Big Tommy.
Well done, brother.
So I've got this recovery, I just used the word recovery, it just spells it down the first time of every line. So it says, read the book is what they said, everything must change or I'll be dead. Cover everything in your step 4, overcome it or you'll be out the door. Very simple the programme you'll see, effective and powerful for anyone, not just me. Recover and prosper, spread the message, you'll never regret clearing the record.
Yes, Tommy!
Love it. Love it.
Love that poem, me.
It's good, that, I'm going to put that on a poster.
Ash. One from the valleys.
Do I need to put subtitles on?
Yakida.
Is it about a sheep?
Leave him alone.
This is a recovery call today. Today is the day I take my life back from ups and downs and slippery slopes. I'm finally ready to get back on track. The misery is ending, I feel hope. The future is now, forget the past. Present in the moment, grounded. No worry, no fear, no guilt, no shame. Thoughts are no longer clouded. We only have today, nothing else exists. Make an effort to make it count. The more you fight it, the more you resist. The more you will focus on doubt. Give it up, let it go. Put trust in the process. You're exactly where you need to be. The universe makes no mistakes, is never late. When you realise this, you'll set your mind free. Free from the feeling, your mind is sharp. Your mind is shackled down. No longer a prisoner to thoughts. No need to control them, you're only the observer. A new way of thinking is taught. Now life can be lived instead of existed. Anything is possible for sure. Go outside, take a ride, feel the power deep inside, radiating love all from the core.
Beautiful, Ash. Well done, mate. And we're going to finish with a slice of Jacob. The good Jacob.
Oh, the good Jacob. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
OG.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
This is my poem. Damn those years were risky, drinking so much whiskey. It was great at the start, towards the end it nearly killed me. It was like a magic potion, masking all the negative emotion. I had enough stocked up, I could have used it as body lotion. my health went downhill fast. I had my first detox, then all the trauma came back from the past. I kept relapsing to numb my mind, getting worse, leaving my loved ones behind. 15 detoxes later, I knew it was help I needed to find. My key worker got me into rehab. She knew it wouldn't be long before I'm laid on a mortuary slab. I'm now 6 months sober, feeling good and healthy. Thank you, Reflections. I honestly thought no one could help me.
Yeah.
Yes, Jacob! Beautiful.
And that's it now. Well done, everybody, picking up certificates and chips. Johnny Wood has provided us a buffet upstairs, so see you all later. Bye bye.